Now, Stormwatch 12 weather with meteorologist Josh Culbreth.
Welcome back to Newswatch 12 midday, and right now you're taking a live look at Grants Pass. This view is coming courtesy of the Tap Rock Northwest Grill. Not seeing any clouds in the sky this midday, and that's the way it's going to be for, honestly, the next week. 81 degrees in Grants Pass this midday. You can see most of us either in the 70s or 80s for inland areas, but along the coast we're a little bit cooler due to some marine influences. So for today, if you're going to be dining outdoors within the Rogue Valley, you can see we're going to go with 5 stars for lunchtime just because it's so warm and sunny. Starting to get a little bit into the hotter territory for dinner time, so I had to knock a couple stars off for that reason. High temperatures will still be about 10 degrees above average for today, but this is going to be one of the cooler days of this heat wave, but still toasty out there. We'll be near 90 degrees to the east of the Cascades, mid 90s for west side valleys, probably cutting it pretty close to triple digits for the Klamath River Valley, and then along the coast will be in the 60s and 70s. But lots of sunshine across the map. We'll have high temperatures today. Excuse me, I already talked about the high temperatures. We'll have winds today gusting out of the north and northwest, upwards of maybe 20 to 25 miles per hour for the coast, for the inland valleys, and to the east of the Cascades. So nothing too harmful. And then for tonight, the sun will go down and the winds will calm down, will continue to be very clear, and overnight lows will continue to be very mild. Low 50s to the east of the Cascades, 60s for west side valleys, and then middle 50s along the coast in Curry County. On to the 4th of July now, where we'll be just a little bit warmer compared to today. In fact, we'll be about 15 degrees above average for the 4th of July. So we'll be right near the triple digits for the Rogue Valley, for the Shasta Valley, likely warmer than that for the Klamath River Valley. Then, of course, cooler for the Cascades, for the Basin, and along the coast, but still well above average for this time of the year. And then we'll be essentially just as hot for Wednesday, but then starting to cool things off just a smidge by the time we get to Thursday. And you can see this cutoff in temperatures between Wednesday and Thursday, which is actually pretty important because that's when the heat advisory is set to expire for the Newswatch 12 viewing area. So the heat advisory runs until 11 p.m. on Wednesday. So getting a little bit cooler after that. You can see it will trend even cooler into Friday and Saturday, and maybe a bit of a rebound with the temperatures for Sunday. But all in all, still very hot for this time of the year. So we'll be hot, we'll be dry. That means that fire fuels will continue to be very dry. And so we'll have elevated fire weather from Monday all the way through Sunday, so for the next week. But there are 2 days in particular that are looking a little bit more spicy than the other days in terms of fire weather impacts, and that would be for Tuesday and Wednesday. For Tuesday, this applies to the west side of southern Oregon, and then for Wednesday, this applies to the Cascades and to the Klamath Basin. So please exercise extreme wildfire prevention and safety, and just please be safe with the fireworks. I think that's the main message that I want to get out there. Okay, the 7-day forecast for the coast. Sunny and 75 pretty much for today and tomorrow. And then we'll have more clouds coming back into the picture starting on Wednesday. That is because of the presence of the marine layer. For Siskiyou County, we'll be pretty close to 100 degrees through Wednesday, but then after that, starting to cool things off, but still very warm for this time of the year. For the Klamath Basin, we'll be in the 90s through Thursday, slipping back down into the 80s, though, for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And then for the Cascades and Siskiyous, we'll have lots of rapid melting of the snowpack over the next 7 days, which means it'll be very interesting to see how our reservoir levels respond. And then for the Rogue Valley, near triple digits through Wednesday, but cooling off. Not really big time, but cooling off nonetheless into the 90s, starting on Thursday and beyond.
All right, well, thank you, Josh. I mean, it's going to be a scorcher out there, but I will say the skies are going to be nice and clear, so you'll have beautiful night sky, beautiful stars to look at. I don't know about you, this morning and kind of last night, the moon was a beautiful, big, full moon. It was gorgeous. Did you catch it?
Big and bright?
Big and bright, yeah. I think it might have been like a super moon.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm not like I think that's astronomy. I get astrology and astronomy mixed up, but not meteorology, so that's a little bit out of my wheelhouse. But yes, the skies will be clear. We'll have perfect nights to view fireworks done by professionals.
Very true.
Yes.
Yes. All right. Well, thank you, Josh.
Of course.